Sometimes it's useful for our apps to go off and connect to the web and allow the user to view and extract information from web pages within an app. In this skills demonstration, I'll show you how to use App Inventor to connect to the web. To add access to the web for your app is as simple as adding a web viewer component to your screen. From here, notice one of the properties of this web viewer is the home URL. So in this case, I'll type in the address for Google. And that's all there is to it. If I look at what's on my device right now, we see that the app is connected to the Google homepage. Now, this isn't too terribly exciting, right? Because I've got a web browser that does this already. One thing I could do, though, is put in a more pertinent site. For example, maybe I want to look at Google's movie page, which is google.com/movies. Now I've got an app which is automatically loading up for me local movie times. Right? It's reading the location from the network connection and inferring that I'm in Cedar Falls, Iowa, and displaying movie times that are relevant to various theaters in this area. But we can do more than that, right? Suppose I want to actually filter some things down. Again, this isn't really doing much for me. Suppose I wanted my app to allow me to search for a specific movie. So let's do that. I'm going to add then a text box and a button. Oops. You saw by where I was dropping that, I kind of want these side by side. So I'll add my text box and I'll add a button. Okay, good. So the button is going to just say go. And the idea is I can type in my title of my movie into my text box here, and then I can press the go button. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Because now what I can do is go into the block editor and respond to this event. When button 1 is pushed, what is it that I want to do? I want to have my web viewer go to the URL. Okay, so what's the URL that I want to go to? Well, I know that it's based off of Google Movies, so google.com/movies. Now, a lot of websites actually do queries based off of the URL. So I can say, in this case, question mark, Q equals, and then here's the search term that I want to put in. And what's the search term I want to put in? Well, it depends, right? It depends on what's in text box 1. Right? So what I want to do is I want to take the text box there and join it together. And now I can get my URL based off of user input from the app. Let's take a look. So now what I've got up here is my text box here, and I can type in a search term like, I don't know, Jersey Boys. Go. And what we'll see happen is I get information back specific on the movie that I'm looking for. It's another one that's playing now, Tammy. again. Google's going to search for the movie Tammy for me and find information about showtimes and everything I need to know about that movie. Okay, so simple demonstration of how we can use App Inventor to access the web and find us information that we were looking for.